welcome to the Waits Academy live stream. Another beautiful day in the mountain. We had the race, the ski race, one of the most important and famous ski races in the world. Just finished here in Kitzbühel. It was a mad show. I did some Instagram, I think, stories on it when we went to the ski tracks, and it was beautiful. Had some fun, and yeah, I hope everybody else is enjoying their life, enjoying their job, enjoying their friends and families, and having fun. One good thing about the situation right now in the world is that there are so many jobs, guys. So many jobs. And the way I see it, even if we go into a recession, which is very possible, and I'm actually hoping for a recession, so the stock market go back down a lot. Hey, Ann, what's going on with you? I was waiting for you to call and you never call. Anyway, nice to see you on the live stream. Even if you go in a recession, the jobs, especially in the luxury brands, are just countless. And what is happening right now is the companies, the hotel companies, they just keep building and building new and more luxurious and more fancy and more expensive resorts. You gotta, guys, get ready to work in the high hospitality. Gotta get ready, gotta get the skills and the knowledge and the hustle to get to those good top jobs, because the best jobs in our business are the fine dining jobs, five-star resort jobs, that you are working with the really rich people, rich guests, and you're making good money, of course. But one thing you have to understand is, if there's a recession, the mom and pop restaurants, they might go down, but those fine, expensive luxury resorts, they will keep operating, because the people that go to those resorts are the people that have money. All right, they don't suffer that much in recession. They don't suffer that much when the market goes down, or there's thousands of people laid off and stuff like that. Those people have money. They can keep going. They can travel. They can go to a business, whatever, meetings and stuff like that. So you're gonna still have a job. So that's just generally, you are having a better life if you're working in the high hospitality. So get the skills, get the knowledge, hustle like Anne is doing right now. Anne was a part of the mentorship program. We created the CV, we created the motivational letter. I hope that she was, of course, one of the people that graduated for the Waiter training course at the Waits Academy. And yeah, looking forward for her new adventures. Let me see what's up. Ale Power, Ale Power, Ale Power. It's not gonna be Ale, it's gonna be Ale. Hi sir, good morning, good morning. Let me just move my Shakti, because I'm sitting on the Shakti and doing a live stream, and just put it too far away so I cannot get to the phone. I will work as a waiter, busboy, and your videos are so helpful, man. Hey, thanks, appreciate that, and good job starting in the business. I'm watching the wine knowledge, filled with much info. Okay, well, if you're gonna be a busboy, that's good. You gotta learn everything. But if you're gonna be a busboy, work on the skills and the knowledge that you need as a busboy. All right. And of course, as soon as you get the job as a busboy, you hit the floor, you already got the job, but you hit the floor and you're doing your job and you're doing a great job as a busboy, then you immediately start learning everything you could possibly learn of becoming a waiter. Because I don't want you to be a busboy for more than 6 months. I want you in 6 months to have the knowledge and the skills of a waiter, and just go to your manager and say, hey, listen, man, I'm doing a great job. I know everybody likes what I do. I work hard. I have learned everything that is necessary to become a waiter. And I want you to give me a chance. And in the next 3 months, I will become your best waiter on the floor. All right. And now, don't just say that. All right. You got to have the knowledge and the skills to back this up. And if you say, wow, 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 slow down, man, slow down. How are you going to be this? And we say, you know what? I know the menu better than any waiter you have here. All right. Or I know the wine list better than any waiter. I have the skills, the wine skills and the food skills and any kind of skills, drink skills that any better than any other waiter already in this restaurant. All right. Of course, you have to have it. I don't say that you have it, you don't have it. So you learn. It's a good start. Make sure you really become the top bus boy that everybody wants to work. For example, when I was working and in they tell this bus boy is going to work with this station, this bus boy is going to work with these stations, and I always had a favorite bus boy because I know that this guy or this girl is working so hard. Sometimes the girls were doing way better job than the boys. I mean, I had worked with, what's her name, man? Two girls in my entire F&B career, two bus girls. Those girls were amazing. They were so friendly and they were just so quick and they were just trying to do as much as they could, way beyond what their responsibility as a bus girls, were. And was so much easier to work like that. And you just tell them, hey, I want you, this is my priority, you do this first, that's what you gotta concentrate your effort and focus. And then they just perform flawlessly. You can do your job much easier. So you have favorite people you want to work with, so you become the top bus boy in the restaurant. And that will help you, if you want to grow, if you want to make the next step, becoming an assistant waiter or a waiter, station waiter. Becoming a top bus boy, it's the first step. So make sure that you got the skills and you got the knowledge how to perform this job, because it's, listen, being a bus boy is not easy. It takes a lot, not just practical skills but also soft skills. How to work with your, because when you're a bus boy, you don't work only with one waiter. Most probably you're going to be a one bus boy on 3 stations, so you got to work with 3 waiters. And then of course you got to run food, you got to bus tables, you got to set up gas, and maybe many other things, because sometimes waiter come, hey, can you go get me this and this and this and this, because I don't have time. So you got to really learn how to work with those people and help them do a better job, and of course make better money. And then of course you get rewarded as because when I work with the bus boys or bus girls that are doing great job, man, listen, I don't give them what was it before, was like a 2.5% of the sales. I give them 3.5%, and that's a lot of money. When you have $3,000 sales, 1% is another $30 on top of whatever you already had to give them. And that's why when I was working in the Grand Lux Cafe, the bus boys were fighting who work on my station, because they know instead of making $45 a day, they're gonna make 70, because I give them better money. But I really insist that they are doing a great job, and of course they do my station first before any other waiter. So it works both ways. You do a great job, they reward you, and then of course, like I said, 6 months being the top bus boy on the restaurant, and you have learned the menu, you have learned the wine list, you have gained the skills, talking to the guests, taking orders, punching everything in the computer. Just go to your manager and say, hey man, I'm ready to be a waiter. Get me some money, some real money. Because let's face it, a busboy makes as much money as your waiter gives you, all right? But as a waiter, you are the boss on your station, man. You collect the money and you spread the money around, and you know that if you do a great job, especially in the United States, you can go beyond the 20%, all right? In general, in all my years working in the United States, I have always made more than 20% tip. I have some nights I make 30% tip, which is freaking incredible, but people love it. They tip you well and you make money. And then, of course, you can give a little bit more money to your busboys and to your whatever, whoever is working with you and doing a great job and deserves to be rewarded. So, busboy, great start. Make sure you get the job properly and then go and ask for promotion and become a waiter. So, El Bar, thanks, sir. You're very welcome. I'm looking forward to hear from you many good things in the future. I had an experience of 5 months as a busboy, and I'm trying to give my best to get a higher grade. Absolutely. Listen, man, you gotta always do your best. My father teach me, if you're gonna do something, you do your best. And if you're not gonna do your best, better don't do it. All right. So you go to work, you put all your financial, your personal troubles behind, you put your best smile, and you go to work and you kill it. Because those hours that you're on the job, that's all that matter right now. If you worry about your girlfriend, boyfriend, what's happening with your bills and blah, 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 you cannot help that. Not only you cannot help, you just making it worse. All right? Because you're there to make money right now. So you put the best effort, you forget anything about. As soon as you leave the restaurant, you can get your worries back and start taking care of them. But once you hit the floor, you put your best effort so you can make the money and take care of everything else when the time comes. Very true, wise words. Thanks, man. Thanks, and best of luck, Ray. Another thing, I mean, I listen, guys. There's so much positive in this business. I know a lot of people hate the job. A lot of people, a lot of waiters, they just completely hate this job. I understand that. All right. Unfortunately, a lot of people are not built for this job, but they have no other opportunities and they just stick to the job for the rest of their lives and they have a miserable life. But the truth is that this job gives you a lot of opportunities. And no other business you can grow as fast as you can grow in our business. You can be a busboy now, you already have 6 months experience, now you get another job, obviously, you be a busboy. I can tell you that in 2-3 years, you can be a restaurant manager if you put the effort. If you put the effort, if you learn, if you are serious, if you have the discipline, you can be a restaurant manager in 2-3 years. There are no other business that you can start today and become a manager in 3 years or 2 years. 2 years. Unless you are a foreigner in a different country and all that, then it's a little bit difficult. But if you're in your own country, you start as a busboy, become a manager. Yeah, I told you many times right now, one of the Waiters Academy people that I made a waiter 6 years ago will now be a hotel director in a 5-star hotel on the beach, beautiful boutique 5-star hotel. A hotel director from a busboy 6 years ago. So, man, yep, that's how it is. And you don't need to become a hotel director. You can be a waiter, but just find the top jobs, get the skills, get the knowledge, hustle, learn how to present yourself, how to get those good jobs. And I teach you that for free on the Waiters Academy. Just go to the blog post, you find everything that you need to further your career and fast. And then in 2 years, you're a busboy now, in 2-3 years, you have a top job in any of the top markets in the world and you're making top money. And you don't need nothing else. Me personally, I've been from the busboy to all the way to the top F&B director, and then I went back to waiters because this is what gives me pleasure and gives me a free time and makes me the most money. Because I work as a waiter, but I make more than my F&B director. All right? Because you work the right job. Now, when you go home every day with $200, $300, $400 in your pocket, your F&B director can only dream about that. Depends on the market. Okay, so if you work in Vegas, the F&B director in the big hotels, they make a lot of money. But as a waiter in the Venetian, you make a lot of money as well. So I don't even need to be a hotel F&B director. When I work at the Venetian Man banquet, that was the best ever. I was working in Las Vegas banquets. I honestly didn't want to do nothing else in the freaking world. I would have not changed my life for nothing. You tell me, hey, I will give you $1 million now. You're a millionaire, retire, and I would say no chance, man. It was so much fun working this job at Banquets at the Venetian, and I was making so much money, and I was enjoying life like really. I'm playing golf, I'm playing tennis, I go to the swimming pools, I drink coffee with my friends. I got the time and everything. My house, my cars, everything is paid. I'm making so much money. It was beautiful life. All right. I lost it because I was dumb, and yeah, it is. So that's why I always end up my live streams with the same thing: stay out of trouble. All right, take care of yourself, family, blah blah blah. Stay out of trouble, work hard, make good money, enjoy life. Because one mistake, one stupid mistake, will come back eventually and bite you just when you think that you have reached the top. Just like happened with me. I was living the dream life in Las Vegas, and mistakes I made years back just came back, took everything away from me, and yeah, went through the hardest period in my life, and then just build it back. But it's not easy. My gallery, what's going on, my gallery? Nice to see you. Listen, guys. Hey, Ratnesh is here also. Ratnesh Tiwari. Hey, sir, how are you? I'm doing well, man. Doing well. I never been a morning person, but since I read the book, The 5 a.m. Club, this one. Robin Sharma, The 5 a.m. Club. Now I wake up 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. Every morning I do 1.5 hours fitness, and then of course I do everything else. So written by Robin Sharma. Yes, exactly. So Ratnesh Tiwari knows that. See, that's beautiful, man. Yeah, and listen, man, great. I want to see more of you guys knowing those kind of books, because this is what changes life. Watching TV, watching shows, listening to music 24 hours a day does not make your life better. Reading books like that and watching shows that Robin Sharma goes to, like Tom Bilyeu and no, what was the guy host, the House of Greatness, those kind of shows, those are the things that change your life. So I hope more people like Mr. Tiwari here is gonna do. Sir, by the grace of you, I got the job in Hayat in Oman. Congratulations, my friend. It's not by the grace of me, man. It's the grace of God. I just small micron a part of the whole universe. I'm trying to help guys, and I'm really happy that I see that what I do is helping a lot of people. I just got an email from one of the students in the Waitress Academy this morning. Was the first thing that I never check my emails in the morning, but this morning, I don't know, something happened. What happened? Something happened. I was like, I checked the emails, and I had this email. It was such a beautiful and sweet thing that I was like, man, wow, like warm my heart. All right. A student of the Waitress Academy that was telling me how grateful he is about that he has the chance to study and learn, and how good everything turns for him, and just showing appreciation, and that's just amazing. This is the most happiest moment in my days when I like right now. Ratnesh says he got a job at Hayat in Oman. I mean, that's a beautiful thing, man. Hyatt Regency, Hyatt, those are the top of the world companies in our business, all right? And Oman is a beautiful country. They are really pushing the hospitality industry right now. So you get to experience the highest of hospitality, and that brings you new wisdom and new knowledge and new skills, and that will put you on a really trampoline, just jumping from there to the next level. The next job that you're gonna get, Ratnesh, the next job that you're gonna get, man, it's gonna change your life for the rest of your life. I guarantee you that. Just go there and kill them. Make sure you're the best of the freaking best. Show them all the skills, all the knowledge, all the wisdom that I teach you here, guys, on the Waiters Academy. Just strive to be the best. Anywhere I go, I want to become the best waiter in 3 to 6 months. I want to be the best waiter on the floor, man. All right. This is like drives me crazy. If I see somebody that's better than me, my God, man, you cannot imagine what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna try to kill everybody with kindness. All right. And just like make sure that everybody recognizes how good I have become. And the management, I go there and say, listen, man, I am the best now. All right. I want the best station. I want the best guest. I want the best shift. I want the best of everything, man. All right. Because you're getting the best from me as well. And that's how life works. For me, at least, have always worked. So congratulations, Ratnesh, man. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. When I was in India, had so much discussion on live channel. Yes, man. We talk with you quite often on the live streams. And listen, Ray, you go to Oman right now. You're gonna work for Hyatt. That's amazing. Gerald just wrote me the other day. He got a job at Royal Caribbean. And this was his dream. He was, he he's from Africa, but he's working in South Africa. Okay, it's a different country, not his country, but he was pushing there. Then COVID came and they got fired him, and he was left on the street without nothing, without not money, without nothing. So he went through a lot of troubles, a lot of stress, a lot of misery. But then COVID was gone. He got the job. Then he starts, he was talking about, hey, I want to go to the cruise line. I want to go to the cruise line. I want to go to the cruise line. We built his CV. He started applying here, applying there. He got rejected from many companies. And suddenly, Royal Caribbean, took him as a waiter. And now Gerald is going to work for Royal Caribbean. And I mean, look at this. And it changes your life. Because when you go to work at the top, because Royal Caribbean is the top of the top, in the cruise line industry, you work for the best, then you can show them how good you are, and then you can grow within the company because it's a big company. It gives you a lot of opportunities to grow. You can start making good money and you can start living the good life. And I guarantee you that Gerald will do that because he's an amazing human being. I mean, kind, smiling, and always ready to help. Amazing. And that's what you got to be. A part of the hardworking, knowledgeable, skillful person. You gotta be also a smiling, a good human being with empathy, with desire to help. That's what helps you in life too, man. Virash Mapari. Hello, sir. I have 3+ years of experience in F&B service. I am looking for a job on cruise ship. Is it good to work on ships? Absolutely. And right now, I just told you yesterday, the live stream yesterday, I got job offers from like 5 different cruise line companies. MSC is hiring. Royal Caribbean is hiring. What else? The other company? Carnival is hiring. So everybody was like, we hired this, we hired that, we hired that. Everybody's hiring. Obviously, the cruise line industry is going out of recession. They were in a big recession. I'm sorry I didn't bought some stocks from the cruise line companies just 3-4 months ago. especially the Carnival, they hit the rock bottom. The stock was under $6. I should have bought at least 1,000 stocks of Carnival. But now obviously they are going out of this hole, and the stock market is raising, and they're putting more ships and more ships on water. So there are a lot of job opportunities in the cruise lines, but it's not easy to get a job on a cruise line. Okay, guys, you gotta learn, get your certificates, get your skills, get your knowledge how to go for a job interview and win this job interview, because job interviews for cruise lines are not easy done. Those people ask you a lot of questions, and that's why all those tutorials on the Waitress Academy blog post, how to get the job interview, how to answer properly questions when you go for a job interview, go check it out. Make sure you prepare yourself well. Make sure you got a really good CV. Make sure your CV looks like brilliant, brand new, modern looking, with all the details, all the information. Everything counts when you want to sell yourself, because you're selling your service. All right, you're trying to convince those HR managers that you are the person they should hire, not the other 200 or 2,000 people that apply for this job. You are the one. And that's happened when you prepare a really top CV, when you write a really amazing motivational letter, and then when you go to the job, you know how to answer those questions. Very, very important. Miss Console, nice to see you on the live stream. How's everything? I'm really grateful of where I am. And listen, guys, I just listened yesterday. I was listening to Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy, amazing person. Write it down, Brian Tracy. Listen to his motivational speeches and everything like that. And he was telling, this story about being grateful. That being grateful is one of the most important factors for success. And I will give you the explanation really quickly, because I think it hit me really, and it's like that. He was like, listen, guys, if you are just one of those persons that complain all the time and bitches all the time about, well, this happened, oh, my roof leaked, there was rain, my roof leaked, or my car broke, or this and that, and it just constantly complaining and blaming God or anybody else for your problems, because we have problems. Everybody has problems. So Brian Tracy explained this like that. Imagine that you are a very rich and powerful person, and you see somebody that you want to help, all right? And you ask them, what do you need? I need a house. Okay, here, I have a house. Get in. Start living in this house. What else you need? I need a car. Okay, take this car. This car, I'll give it to you. All right. So you give them the car, you give them the house, and then what do you need now? You need a job so you can work and you can go to, support yourself. Yes, I need a job. Okay, so I will give you a job. You can work in this company, all right? So next time you go to this house, to see those people that you gave them the house, gave them the car, gave them the job, and you sit down on a table and they start bitching. Well, this house, it's not big enough, it's raining outside and it's dropping inside, my car broke, I had to go get new tires, or the job sucks, I'm working so hard but I'm not making so much money. And you're just sitting right there like, oh my God, man, I gave these people everything they want, and now I'm just listening all these complaints and stuff. And imagine now that you have another family that you help with the house, with the car, with the job, and you go next to their house and you see, and they come and, oh, thank you so much, we appreciate for everything you do. We live in this house. Yes, we had to fix the roof. Yes, we had to fix the windows. Yes, the car broke, but we had to fix it. But that's no problem. We are working hard. It's not much money, but we are grateful because we have a job to make money and to support our family. And now you're sitting over there and you're like, all right, I gave those people everything that I gave to the other people. Other people are bitching and complaining, and those people are so grateful. All right, okay, so that's how life works. And the next time when you have another bigger house and you have a better car and you have a better job, guess what? Who are you going to give it to? You're going to give it to the people that complain and bitch that you gave them the broken house and this and this and this, or you're going to give them to the people that were so grateful that you gave them a house, although it was leaking and the car was broken and whatever. You're going to give them to the people that are grateful. And now imagine that that's not you, that's God, because God gives us everything. Anything you have comes from God. All right? And now you bitching and complaining that your job is not good enough, that your house is not good enough, and your bank account is not full enough, and stuff like that. And you just keep bitching and bitching and bitching. And guess what? You ain't getting nothing else because you just don't deserve it. But being grateful, hey, I have $50 in my account. It's not much, but I have $50, man. I can go and drink coffee if I want to. All right. My car broke, but I'm gonna invest $100 to fix it, and she's gonna work again, and it's gonna take me back to work. So I'm grateful that I have a car. You have a little apartment or little house. Yeah, it's not big, but I'm grateful. I live in a very small apartment right now, but I'm so grateful because it's free. All right, these here, the companies, they give you free apartment. They give you, everything is free actually when you come to work for a big resort in especially in Austria, maybe in our area, other countries, but in Austria they give you free accommodation. So I'm grateful. I'm not complaining that I live in a small apartment. All right, because it's free. They give it to us, and we live here, and we can enjoy life much better. Because if I have to go and pay my apartment right now, the price is going to be a minimum 1,500 euro a month. That's minimum, the minimum. And now, instead of paying 1,500 euro a month, I'm saving this money, and we go on vacations. So you see, you got to be grateful every single day. Be grateful that you're healthy. Be grateful that you have a job. Be grateful that you have a roof under you, on top of your head. Be grateful that you have family. Be grateful that you have friends. All right? Be grateful for everything that you have. All right? And the problems that you have, just go fix them. All right? Because you can fix any problem. Might take a long time, might take a lot of hustle, might take a lot of tears and suffering and pain, but you're going to fix it. And the better days will be coming for those who fix their problems. For those that just stay, don't do nothing, complain, and hardly better days are coming. So great that you are saying, Console, that you are so grateful for where you are right now. I can guarantee you, because we talk, you finish also. Console is also one of the people that graduated from the waiter training course, the Waiters Academy, and I know her. We talk, and I know what kind of personality she has, and better days are coming also. Better days are coming also for her as well. Ratnesh, but really, you helped me a lot, and also you explained me everything in live video, and on today is my off. That's why I came here, and it feels good to see you all. Absolutely, man. Thank you. Listen. This is what I mean. When I started the Waiters Academy, the idea was to help. It's not the idea to do anything else, but help all those young people, because I was working with a lot of young kids. They come to the restaurant 14, 15, 16 years old, and I see the pain and disappointment in their eyes, and I was like, wow, man, that hurts. That hurts me, because I know when I first started how bad everything was. And I remember my father was like, why would you go and work as a waiter, man? This is, you have, because I graduated from my university, I have a diploma in telecommunication management. I was always the smartest kid on the block and things like that. And my father could not understand why the hell all my friends are bankers and businessmen and stuff like that, and I work as a waiter. And I was trying to explain to my dad that this is how I want to live my life. You know, I love what I do. This job gives me opportunity to travel the world. This job gives me opportunity to have a lot of free time. I know that you don't understand what I mean right now, you know. But when I was in Vegas, I invited my father to come and visit me, and he stayed in my house for 45 days. And before he left United States and come back to my country, he told me, I know now why did you decide to stay in this job, and I see how good of a life you're living, and I have peace in my heart, because I did not understand for a long time why would you screw your education, and why would you go for something like that when everybody else of your friends are going and working for big companies and banks and stuff like that. But I see now how good you're living, and I appreciate that, and it warmed my heart. So when I see these kids struggling and thinking that they fail in life, and there was no future for them, and it's like, you know, they see only the misery of the job, and I was like, man, that's have to change, because this job is not so bad once you know how to treat the job properly. If you treat the job like, oh, this is the garbage job, you don't get nothing back. Just like we talk about the God and whatever you give. If you give garbage, you get garbage. If you give misery, you get misery. That's how life works, guys. So treat the job properly, learn the skills, gain the knowledge, and work hard, you know, and be disciplined, and you will see life changes. Life changes. Yeah, Bar. How lucky for these guys working along with you. Not everybody is lucky to work with me. Trust me, not everybody is lucky to work with me. A lot of people hate me on the job because I'm really demanding. I want everybody to work really hard. You're not gonna see me. I'm not gonna stand up, you know, stand back and keep quiet. If I see somebody's not doing their job, man, I go straight in their face and say, listen, man, you are not doing your job. You get start running. I want to see your freaking ass running here on the floor and doing what you got to do. And this is every single day. A lot of people don't like that. But I don't stand up for lazy people, and I don't step up for bullies. If I see somebody trying to bully young people, people that just generally don't like confrontation, I go and bully the bully. I mean, I can kick them out of the hotel or restaurant. I got a lot of restaurant manager fired. I got a lot of waiters fired because I cannot stand people that are ignorant, lazy, and arrogant. All right, a lot of people think I'm arrogant, and I am. You know, because I say always, when you're giving 100% of yourself, you give 100% effort to this company, you can be arrogant and you can be demanding. All right. But you got to give 100%. Elbar, yes, I have the basic knowledge thanks to you. Good, my friend. And I hope you got the skills too, carrying plates, you know, the busing technique that I teach you guys, how to bus tables so you can be really efficient. You go to the table, you have a table of 4, a lot of plates, you can pick up everything at the same time. You don't have to do 2 courses, and you don't have to waste time. So those are, like I said, you have to have the technical skills, you have to have the soft skills, and then of course the right attitude. All right, the right attitude. When you're a busboy, you have many bosses. All right, almost everybody in the restaurant is your boss. So don't get upset, don't get defensive. All right, just accept that that's how this works. You have to follow instruction, and you have to help other people. Just do your job, and the time will come when you're gonna be your own boss and treat people better. So, Ratnesh, sir, it's been 10 days to join and started getting feedback in social media. Wonderful, man. I mean, there is nothing better than that. Listen, Steve Wynn, I don't know if all of you know who Steve Wynn is, but Steve Wynn is the greatest of this business. You know, Steve Wynn built the Las Vegas the way we know it now. the big hotels. He was the first one to build Mirage, with the big volcano in front of the hotel and stuff like that. Then he built Bellagio, and then he built Wynn Resort. So this guy is the most amazing creator in our business. So he was not only a great visionary, but he was also amazing manager. He knew how to treat his employees to keep them motivated, to do the best they could possibly do. That's why everybody wants to work for Wynn in Las Vegas. Everybody wants to work for Steve Wynn in Las Vegas because he builds the most beautiful resorts, and then he has the most amazing system to keep employee engaged and motivated. And one of these things is recognition. Recognition. He has a system in the hotel to recognize the people that do amazing job, and the guests are giving amazing feedback for them. So yes, that how good is this? You get this feedback, and that motivates you to keep learning, to keep working hard, and to keep being the best you could possibly be. And it's amazing. That's beautiful. Congratulations, Ratnesh. Just keep doing the same thing, man. And never stop learning. You just keep learning every single day. You have so much more to learn. I have so much more to learn. I learn every single day something new about F&B, about wine, about food, about service, about this, about that. I learn every single day something new. El Para, how's it Austria with work and life? All right, so listen, it's okay. I don't like it, especially after you have work. I have worked in the United States. I work in Switzerland. Austria is not my favorite country, but I don't work anymore. So for me, it's fine. And my wife, she loves what she's doing. She works at the top resort. She's the top barkeeper at the resort, and she loves her job. And it's a beautiful place. It's probably the most amazing ski resort and ski bar, in the world. I mean, it's beautiful. So she loves it, and she was the one that wanted to come back to Kitzbühel and to get her job back, and that's why we came back here. But for me, of course, Austria is because in Austria the rules are that a company can screw you basically. They can work you 7 days a week. They can work you 16 hours a day without paying you extra. And the salary is okay, but it's probably the lowest of the lowest, yeah. And I don't like the treatment exactly, yeah. But it's like I said, compared to many other countries like Germany, like Bulgaria, like Italy, like France, Austria is a way better opportunity than any of those countries that I just mentioned. So yeah, you got the good and you got the bad. But if I have to choose and if I have to work, I will go back to Switzerland. And yeah, America already, of course, it's close chapter for me. But if I have to work, you can go to Switzerland and work there and work really hard, but you can make a lot of money. All right. So when I was working here at the top restaurant in the top resort in the freaking Europe, in the mountain resorts in Europe, ski resorts, and I was working like hell. I was making like, let's say $5,000-$6,000, $5,000 to euro a month, but I was killing myself. I mean, I'm telling you guys, I was killing myself. Maybe because I wasn't sleeping much. I was working on the Waitress Academy then, and I worked like 11 hours or 12 hours at the job, and I come home and I spend another 6 hours working on the computer, and then you sleep just a few hours and you go back to work, and it's like a stressful job. This restaurant was crazy. We were making good money, but not for this. In America is for me the best because You don't have to work. First of all, you're never going to work 7 days a week. That's forget about it. And you're probably never going to work more than 8 hours a day. And most probably you're going to work less than that. Especially when you get a top job and you're a top waiter. In Vegas, I was working 5 hours a day, and I go home with $2, $3, $4, $500 in my pocket every single day. So that's the job. So you have now time to play golf, to play tennis, to go to the swimming pool, to go to the fitness, to drink coffee with your friends and party all night long, because I go to work at 6 o'clock in the evening. I go to work at 6 o'clock in the evening and I jump directly on the station. I take the station from the early shift, and I close the restaurant at 10 o'clock. And by the time everybody's leaving, it's about 11 o'clock. So I have worked 5 hours. All right. And I got money, pockets full with money. And you choose. You want to go party, you want to go home, you want to read, you want to do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. So that's why I say United States is the best country in our business. Ratnesh asking where you are ill. I live in North Italy, Trentino. Oh, hey, man, I was thinking to go to Trentino today. Hey, I just told my wife if she wants to go to Trentino or Bolzano or some some place like that. You're very close to me, my friend. You're just 1.5 hours away from Kitzbühel. Yeah, I mean. Italy is a beautiful, beautiful country. The only problem is that you are not making the tip, unless you're working in a resort or a restaurant that is popular with foreigners, like a lot of German, a lot of Austrian people, a lot of Swiss people coming there, which could happen, and then you can make good money. Console says, I'm learning French and Spanish because I'm looking forward to relocating to Canada. Yeah, we already talked about that, Console. Best of luck. Really, I'm looking forward for you to call me from Canada. I just got a conversation this morning with a friend of mine, and he was calling me because I was doing fitness. I just didn't pick up the phone, and I finished the fitness and I called him. I was like, what's going on, my friend? He was like, dude, I gotta talk to you. I was like, what's happening, man? Everything's fine? Yeah, everything is fine. I just won a green card from United States. He won the green card. You know, he's my friend. He's one of my oldest friends. He's just as me, 52 years old. I was like, man, why would you win the green card now, man? When you have business in Bulgaria and you have family and you gotta take care of your old parents and stuff like that, it's too late. But yeah, he wanted my advice, so I gave him my advice, and yeah, listen, it's so beautiful that the world now is opening more and more every month, every year. It's just more and more open, and you can get those opportunities. The other day I just posted this video about how to come and work and live in Europe, and it's possible for every one of you. This kid that I was interviewing, he is from Turkmenistan, and he started 17 years old working in the F&B industry, went to India, worked there, then studied there, worked there. From India, he applied for a college here in Austria. They accepted him. He went with the paperwork to the embassy. They gave him the visa, and now he set up his life in Europe, and making very good money and living well. So everything is possible now. Console, we'll definitely meet one someday to chill and celebrate success. I have no doubt about it. I'm looking forward to for the future, man. I'm really looking forward, because a lot of you guys right now that are building your careers in the next 10 years, all of you and most of you will be doing amazing. You will be a hotel manager. You're gonna have your own business. You will be making money, and then I say, hey, I'm going to Canada. Hey, Console is in Canada. Let me call her. Hey, Console, what's going on? I'll be in Canada on May 25th. I'll stop by and see you, and now I'm expecting from Console a nice dinner, So that's how it is, guys. I'm really optimistic about the future, because I know a lot of you are going to make amazing career in this business. And that's, of course, going to reflect back on me, because I will just be able to say, hey, you know what, man, I helped this girl, I helped this guy. He's now a hotel director in Oman Hayat, and Gonzalo is a hotel director in Canada, and she's doing amazing on the on the Niagara Falls over there. So really, Elf, that's fantastic. Languages expand your working possibilities as a waiter. Absolutely. You guys learn languages. You gotta learn as many languages as you could possibly learn. All right, because this is absolutely big advantage for you. Elpa, if I got a job, it's also because I can speak German, since it is the first language they speak in my region besides Italian. Yeah, you're lucky because you're growing up in Südtirol, and Südtirol, everybody speaks German and Italian, so you already have German, Italian, and then of course you learn English, so you have three major languages, and this for you gives you absolutely amazing advantage any way you want. And for example, if you want to go to work in Rome right now, in, let's say, Intercontinental, the new hotel that they just gonna open now in March, let me know. I'll get you the job. You can go over there and you can work with the top of the world guests, and you can work for one of the top companies in the world, because the Intercontinental, they sign a contract with the New York company that runs the best restaurants and the best hotel, the best bars in the world, and you can just really work for the top of the world. And boy, there is nothing stopping you from there. You can make a career in anything you want. My next step is to improve my wine service and learning to take orders with an order man. Yeah, you're gonna learn that. And listen, as long as you want to learn, you're gonna learn it, and you're gonna be fine. I gotta get off the Shakti because this thing is killing me. 1 second, guys. My God, man. You see this? Man, those are sharp. I've been standing on this thing for what is it now? 52 minutes? Are you crazy, man? Oh my God, 52 minutes sitting on the Shakti. That's crazy. Real Talk Daily. Wow, I like that. Real Talk Daily. What's up? What should I focus on communicating during my interview process? Don't waste 1 second here no more. Just go to the waitersacademy.com blog post and search how to win a job interview. I give you step by step what you should do. Prepare yourself. You're gonna get the job. I guarantee you 100%. Nobody will come to the job interview better prepared than you, and you're gonna get the job. I'm not gonna talk right now, steps, blah, blah, blah. I have everything. The tutorial is free. You don't need to pay nothing. You don't need to do nothing. Just go and learn and start preparing step by step. I teach you, and you're gonna get the job. Just go for it. I don't know how much time you have to prepare for this job interview, but if you follow the tutorial, I guarantee you're gonna come back when the interview is over, and you're gonna say, hey guys, got the job. Just go for it. Ratnesh, sir, could you please suggest what should I start to do for get a job in Europe or any English speaking country? So Ratnesh, I think you have a education in India. You have a college degree in India. All you gotta do is right now go to, you stay in one, you're working for Hayat, work and save your money. All right, work, save your money, and let's say in 1 year you apply for this college in Austria or Holland or France, but try Austria, probably the best. If you pass the test, the English test, and they say, okay, we will take you. Yeah, I know. Yes. So we will take you. All right. Now they accept your Indian graduation, India diploma. They accept your India diploma, and they will tell you, okay, you're gonna spend 3 years with us, but you're not gonna take all the subject because we're gonna accept this, and this subject. And now instead of paying, let's say, $10,000, you're gonna have to pay only $6,000. Do you understand? So you have to have $6,000 prepared to invest into your future education in Europe. All right. So they prepare the paperwork, they send you the paperwork, you go to the Austrian embassy, you apply for the visa. About 4 or 6 months later, you get the visa and you come to Europe. As soon as you come here, you sign up for the school, they give you, whatever. If you get there, let me know, and I'll personally come and take you from the airport and help you with setting up your life here. Because once you come here, you go to school and you get the work permit, so you can work as well, and support yourself during the school, so you can get a job. Let's say you get a job here with me, not with me because I'm not working, but where my wife is working, okay? So you don't pay no rent, you don't pay no internet, you don't pay no electricity, you don't pay no heating, you don't pay nothing. Everything is free for you. And you work 20 hours a day, and you can make, with those 20 hours a day, you can make about 1,500 euro net income. Net income. You don't pay food, you don't pay nothing. They feed you, they do nothing. So you go to school, you work, and you make $1,500 euro a day, a month. So this money is not only enough for you to support yourself, but to pay your future education. And once you finish the school, now you have diploma from India, you have diploma from Austria, and you already have built your resume working for this top resort. You can really grow into the business now, and you can just start working as a normal waiter or whatever, barkeeper or whatever you want to work, and you can start making immediately. Like right now, Nazar is making 3,000 euro a month net income. This is net income. This is 3,000 euro you can spend every single month if you want, or you can invest 3,000 euro every single month in India. Imagine you come here after 3 years, you have paid your education, you finish, you're working now, you're making 3,000 euro. That's netto. You don't pay none a cent out of this money, and you can invest that in India. Let's say you buy houses, or you buy land, or you buy whatever you want to buy. Boy, just few years from there, you will never have to work again. I can tell you that. And when I was doing this interview with Nazar, I told him, listen, man, you can start buying. You're making so much money right now. Don't waste your money on cars and shoes and gold chains and stuff like that. Invest your money in property or in agricultural land in your country. I guarantee you, he's 25 years old now. I guarantee you, when you're 35, you will be rich. You will never have to work again. You're just going to enjoy life with your family, kids, whatever you have. Or you're going to start your family then, but you will never have to work again. In 10 years, just investing your money. But that's, of course, something everybody decides for themselves. Certainly, sir, I will follow each and every guidance. Okay, so listen, Ratnesh, just go to the YouTube channel. And my last video, I think is my last video. Yeah, it's my last video. Is this interview about the European dream or whatever? I don't remember what exactly I named the video. Just watch it, and you will know exactly the steps what you have to do to get to Europe and change your life. So, Ratnesh, sir, being very honest with you, I'm not coming from very rich family, but by the guidance of you, hope I can accomplish my goal. Hey man, you don't need to come from rich family. I'm not coming from rich family. My parents, when I was growing up, I was the poorest kid on the block. My parents both were teachers, and teachers were not making no money, and they are not working in some industry that you can take advantage of it. All right, You can steal or you can do whatever, but you cannot take advantage of being a teacher. So I was the poorest kid. I never had socks. I never had shoes. I never had jeans. I never had anything, man. Um, that did not stop me from being who I am. All right. So you are the ruler of your world, of your life. No matter where you're coming from, no matter where you're coming from, you have to believe 100% that you can achieve absolutely anything you want in this world. And I mean absolutely anything. And if you want to um, give you just a quick example, I don't know if you know who Steve Harvey is. Steve Harvey, if you don't know, if you have never watched one of his movies or one of his shows and everything like that, he's the guy. First of all, he's a multi-millionaire. Multi-millionaire. Probably already a billionaire. But he's the longest person, actor. You can call him an actor, but he's a motivational speaker. He's an actor. He's a comedian. He's anything. He's many things. But this guy, he grew up, of course, very, very poor, and he was stuttering. He was not able to speak. Stuttering, all right? But he had a very strange dream. He wanted to work on television, all right? He wanted to be a talk show. And everybody was laughing at him, including his teacher. His teacher was mocking him that he had a dream. He dared to dream to become a talk show, person when he was not even able to talk. And his teacher was mocking him. So this guy, he went through a lot of hardship, but he followed his dream. And at one point, when he was already a grown-up man, he was broke. He did not have a house. He did not have nothing. He had a broken car, and he lived in this car for 3 years. He was trying to write. He was trying to be a comedian, stand-up comedy and this and this. And he was making some kind of progress, but not making money, not making this, He was making a name, recognition and things like that, but he never had the money for years and years. And he slept in a car for 3 years. He lived in his car for 3 years. All right. And suddenly, one day, a television company was like, he worked on his stuttering too. He went through a teaching and stuff like that, became the smoothest talker in the world. And they recognized him finally that he was a funny guy, comedian. And his first show was a comedian show. And they just keep growing. And he became one of the biggest stars ever in the United States. And right now, he's one of the most popular guys in America. Steve Harvey is not anymore just entertainment, but he is a guy that gives speeches to billionaires, to the CEOs of the biggest companies in the world and everything like that. So yeah, just a quick example that you don't have to come from riches, man. You can work, you can save your money, and then invest it in yourself. Investing in yourself is the biggest investment you could ever make. Of course, don't waste it. You invest the money, make sure that you take 100% advantage of the opportunity. If you invest in your education, you better take 100% of this education. Make sure you learn everything and beyond. All right, guys, it's been more than an hour now. Beautiful talk. I really appreciate everybody that's stopping by today. And I'm going to close the live stream because there are so many other things I need to do. Thank you for everyone that joined me. And let me just answer the last questions, last comments. Ratnesh says, certainly, sir, I'm saving my oath of salary for any future opportunities in Europe or any good country. Certainly, sir. In Sri Lanka with a very inspirational story. Nirondaka is, I am Sri Lanka waiters. Amen. Nice to see you, Nirondaka Parakrama. First time on the live stream. All right, good guys. Hey, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourself and your family, your friends, work hard, make good money. All right, stay out of trouble, enjoy life. Peace. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. You're very welcome, my friend.